When it sounds too good, I never trust it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in for another video, man. Welcome back. You got people that you loan money out to, and it may not even been a whole lot of money. It may be a small amount of money, considering what you consider small. It may be $20, $50, $100, and you loan it to them. You know what I'm saying? They may give you a solid story, or they tell you what the situation got going on, and with you being nice, you loan it to them. You know what I'm saying? Suppose somebody asks you, hey man, can I borrow $20 to Friday? I'm gonna pay you back. And these would be a person you consider your friend. It'd be somebody you consider your friend, and you loan them the $20. And come Friday, they ducking and dodging you. They not hitting you up, they not nothing. You just wondering like, hey man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? You send them a text like, hey, you got that 20 for me? And then nothing. You don't hear from them, they don't say nothing. And you was like, all right. Then a week passed by. You ask them again, hey man, you got this 20 for me? You been calling, texting, they're not answering your calls, they answer your texts. And then more time passed by, you see that you're blocked. You're like, what the fuck? Why I'm blocked for? You know what I'm saying? I gave them the money, I loaded it to them, you know what I'm saying? All they had to do was just pay me back. They said it was gonna pay me back. People will avoid paying you back because they really don't want to lose back on that $20 they took from you originally. It's $20. It's $50. It's $100. Give it back to them. People will fall out with you because they borrowed money from you. Now I got this story because I like to put in examples because I can't talk about something I ain't been through, you feel me? I loaned somebody some money one time. It was a small amount of money. It wasn't even nothing, man. The dude came to me, said, hey man, I want to buy my wife something for his girl for something for Mother's Day, because he asked me what did I get my old lady, and I was like, man, I got some flowers, a card, some candy, and then I'm taking it out somewhere. I think it was when Godzilla vs. Kong came out, and I said I was doing all that. He was like, well man, can I borrow some money and get my old lady something? I'm down bad right now. I said, I bet. I gave it to him. I sent it through Cash App. Next thing you know, with me being busy with work and everything else, my family, I kind of just wasn't worrying about it. Then I got some free time when I had a day off, and I asked him, hey man, you got the money I loaned you? He read my message, and he just kept reading all my messages. I was like, man, let me stop messaging this dude. Maybe when he get it, he'll give it to me. So I kind of just put it in his hands. I wasn't going to keep bothering about the money. Because when you owe somebody money, you know you owe them money. It ain't like you just erase out your mind. You know, you see them on Facebook, whatever, you know you owe this person some money. So another week passed by, and I was like, man, I said, man, you good, bro? And I told him, I said, you know what, don't even worry about the money, dog, because the money ain't really worth our friendship. I told him he was a cool dude and all this, and he read that message. I'm like, man, what the fuck? So that goes to show me what you really thought of me. You know what I'm saying? You being fake in front of, you know what I'm saying, when I'm around you, but it goes to show what you really think about me, because you ain't gonna pay me back. And let me tell y'all, man, it wasn't even that much money. It was like like I said, $20. So we get this old lady a card and some cookies, some candy, some chocolates or some flowers or something. But he kept ignoring me over $20. So you willing to risk a friendship you have with me behind $20? I said, screw it, whatever. I blocked this dude. I ain't never talked to this dude ever again. And if you out there, man, you a fuck boy. You know what I'm talking about. If you ever run across this video, boy, you a fuck boy. Anyways, you got family and friends that will fall up behind owing somebody some money because they don't really want to pay them the money. And it can be some little amount of money, like I said, $20. They will fall up behind you about some little money, which don't make it sense. I guess they're hoping and praying that you say don't worry about it. It's all good. But once it gets to that point, I can't trust you now, because you gave me such a solid story on why you needed the money. But then when I give you the money, you don't want to give it back to me. I call and text, you don't want to answer calls and texts. And then you got some people out here you'll lend money out to. They'll try to come back with a different way to pay you back. Food stamps, or they'll cook you something. They'll give you something they have instead of just loaning you. Like, no, bro, I want the money I gave you. I don't want all this. I want the money I gave you. Hell, that's $20 I can put in my gas tank. That's $20 for lunch. Now I gotta miss out on lunch because I done loaned you out some money. So man, it's sad. We got family and friends out here that you'll loan money to, and they'll fall out with you behind the money. They'll just straight up ignore you, everything, especially if you don't see these people often. If you don't see these people often, they definitely gonna fall out with you. I got another story, man. I loaned somebody some money one time, and this person here, I was always asking for money, always asking me for money, always asking me to bounce this, bounce that, and with me being who I am, it's like, man, it ain't no harm. They complain that nobody else bring in, because they used to have a cookout on Saturdays, get-togethers on Saturdays, and people bring their beer and stuff and just leave the bill, or they'll bring whatever they bring and leave it and take it. Like I said, they'll bring it and take it. They wasn't really putting in, because what they put in, they eye watching. So with me, I used to bring cases of beer. I'd leave the bill, wouldn't even take the bill with me. I'd take a few beers. Hey man, I'm out. I don't even say I left the bill. I just say I'm out, I'm gone. Got me a few beers and I'm going back home. It started off with them asking for me to buy them stuff, buy them something, buy this. They just started changing it to from buying stuff to giving them money. And I ain't talking about no $20, $30. I'm talking about like $50, $75, $100. They come with the sob stories. The lights will get cut off. They need to buy supper for everybody. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to cook. They need to buy supper. You know what I'm saying? It was always something. Something's finna get cut off. They need money. And then when you ask for the money back, it takes like a whole month to get it back. Weeks. And they'll make up scenarios on why they shouldn't pay you back. And then next thing you know, it starts getting from the scenarios to falling out, disagreements. Now we are at ends with each other because I loan you some money, you don't want to pay me back. And I'm putting pressure on you to say, hey man, when you gonna pay me back my money? And you get offended. Then you start talking bad about me to other people, not knowing they don't know the full story, that I done loan you some money, you want to pay me back. But instead of just being grown up about it, you rather throw dirt on my name, make me look bad, and avoid paying me altogether. That's why you should never tell people where you work at. But once you get them drinks, seeing you, you're gonna start feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing these people trying to find out information about you. They find out where you work at. It's like, okay, yeah. They taking notes on these things. When somebody asks you where you work at, what you do, how much you getting paid, they taking notes. Therefore, they can ask you for some shit later on. They put on this facade like they good people, but really they just want to use you. They're users. See me, I borrowed money from people before, and I made sure when I got my check, they was the first people I paid every time. It didn't matter what bill came up, whatever. I'm finna pay these people back, because what if I need the loan again, or vice versa? They pay me back when they get paid. Hey man, this the money I owed you. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Man, you loaned me some money last week, I told you I was gonna pay you. Here you go. What you want to cash out? You know what I'm saying? You want Zelle? What you trying to do to get your money back? Cause I'm the moment I get paid 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, that person who gave me some money, they getting their money back 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning on the dot. I'm not waiting. I'm not stalling. You're gonna get your money back because I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, dog. It's sad people will fall out behind some little fucking money. You gonna risk a whole friendship over some little money. You could have came to me first. You could have came and said, hey man, I'm kind of effed up right now. I don't know when I'm gonna have it. So you say, you know what? Since you came to me like a man, like a woman, I'm gonna let you ride. You know what I'm saying? Since you came to me and told me what's up, don't even worry about it, dog. Consider it a blessing. But y'all can't even do that. You can't even call or tell or whatever to let them know you don't know when you're gonna be able to pay them back. Because that little $20 you need it, you're gonna need it again come when you get paid. Everybody's struggling. I understand $20, 20 bucks, bro. You know what you can do with $20? That's $20, dog. That's go in the gas tank. You can get a one-pot meal for 2 days. Yeah, I know. It's $20. It ain't much, but still, to some people, it is much when you ain't got nothing. You done spending all your money on bills. That $20 you got after all that, you're gonna need it. So it's best for you when you borrow money to let them know ahead of time. Same way you do all your bills. When you can call and tell them, say, hey, I need an extension. Hey, I ain't gonna be able to make this payment this week, but next week I'm gonna be able to make it. You calling ahead, letting them know I can't do it, but I'm gonna be doing it next week, or I can't do it at all. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna come with you like, hey man, don't even worry about it. You my homeboy, you my friend, you my homegirl. It's all good. Consider it a blessing. I'm more happy that you came to me and let me know than just falling out with me behind that money. A lot of good friendships are torn apart behind some little bullshit they could have communicated about. Could have had a talk about it, communication, but they don't want to do that. It's too hard, and they rather just fall out and not pay you the money ever again when you just could have told them what's up. This goes down in all communities, man, not just black communities. This goes on in all communities. I understand it from all communities, from the people I know, white, black, Mexican. But then even when they're having this conversation about they don't know when they can pay you back, they at least try to offer you something. They give food stamps. How you want to get $40 worth of food stamps? They give you they compromise. They at least try to do something for you. You know what I'm saying? You mean that 20 you gave me, I got food stamps, I give you $4 worth of food stamps. Since you gave me that 20, that squares away. Shit, man, that's cool. That's a good alternative. You know what I'm saying? Or they got some in the house they want to give you whatever to replace that value of that money that you loaned out. But you got people that don't even want to do that. They just want to fall out. Fuck the friendship. So it don't make any sense, man. To me, it don't. And I know you went through the same thing too. I know people out here, you, myself, and everybody else went through this a few times with people falling out over some little money that you know in your heart, if they would have came to you and told you what's up, you would have said, you know what, don't worry about it, we cool. You know what I'm saying? You would be glad that they came to you first about it, more so than them trying to sit there and keep hiding it. Yeah, you will respect them more for coming to you, because when somebody comes to you like that, say, hey, I can't pay for this, that puts them in a vulnerable state, and you can respect that, because it probably took them a whole lot of strength to do this. I hope you understand the message, man. Peace.